1 minute, the camera. I'm starting it because the camera it's not started in proper way. So about the JE mains, we'll do now. Uh, some problem in web camera. So 1 minute it may take with respect to web camera. Okay, all of you see here because some problem in the web camera, it's not properly coming. Even then, we have to proceed it. Very carefully observe it. About the JE mains, about the JE mains notification, yesterday only the released officially in the JE mains.nic.in or JE mains.nta.nic.in. The various websites you can log in and the application form started. Already you can start filling it. So I wanted to tell about the dates, what are the exam dates and how to fill it. And in detail, what are the different conditions required. Don't fill up to 2 days because again tomorrow I am giving a program about only filling the application form. And what are the requirements? What are the requirements? Who can apply it? Who can apply it? And what are the requirements? What is OBC certificate? What is OBC NCL certificate? SC, ST or income certificate, EWS? Everything in detail I want to tell about the application form tomorrow. But today we are talking about in general what exam dates are announced, and in this 45 days, how to prepare, how to target the mains. In this 45 days, how to target the mains. And one major thing you have to remember, always first mains only most important, and it will be little bit easier. If you take the last 3 years, when they conducted say 20, 21, 22 also, compared to first mains exam, session 1 I am talking, session 2 is hard. Session 1 is easy, session 2 is hard. So remember carefully with respect to that. With respect to that, you have to prepare whether in the college syllabus is over or not, that leave it. How far you completed? 101%, that syllabus only you prepare, because everyone no need to prepare 100% syllabus to get into a good college or to get a good percentage. Remember carefully. So a minimum quantity is required in detail. So today I am talking about application form and exam dates I will tell, but that dates and that is nothing but if you take in the January it is given and April is given, and yesterday a forms application already started, and up to January 12th, 2023, you have to apply it. Whereas in the April also, February 7th onwards, again you have to apply it for the second session, and April there will be another exam. So this is the pattern. And in detail, what are the requirements? Because a passport size photo is needed, signature is needed, in the JPG format it is needed, scanned image is needed, and SC, ST, BC, OBC or NCL, and say EWS certificates are not needed in a particular JPG form, and that to this the KB also mentioned how much size it is also, and in detail that parts I'm not talking today. Tomorrow I will talk. So that two parts leave it. These two parts tomorrow we are doing. Whereas now today we are concentrating because some people or some students and some lecturers also they thought that exam may be in March and April or etc. But always remember carefully, due to the Corona or COVID, that 2 years they changed the exam timings and exam dates and the exam months. But now onwards Always January, April is fixed. Always JE means will be first session will be in January every year, and second session will be in April. When they started 4 years back, they started like that only. But in between, due to COVID, that is changed. So that you have to be ready. And some students are very much feeling tension. No need to feel any tension. No need to feel any tension about that examination, because majority to 70 to 80% of the syllabus you completed. But what to do within these 45 days? What are the important topics of the maths, physics, chemistry, and what are the subtopics, and how to prepare it, what type of exams you are trying, what type of mock test you are trying, when you are trying, what is the planning, everything today I want to discuss. And weightages of the MPC, and how to get a target a good score. And also I want to explain about the rank, how many marks you have to get the how much rank and percentage. So these are the things today we will discuss. Now coming to first point. First point, remember carefully. Latest, just 1 month back, the 2022 admissions are over. There will be 6 rounds of JOSA and 2 rounds of the CSAB, will say spot round. After that, how the selections happened, if you take very carefully in the uh, important colleges and the ranks, because to get idea, in the Warangal computer science for OC category, open category students, because why I am talking about the few ranks also means your aim should be to get that rank, your aim should to get that marks, or your aim should to get that percentage. So that is the reason I am talking about the percentiles also, and also rank of these few colleges. Then how to get that, how to achieve that, we'll discuss. Now, if we take very carefully, in the Warangal computer science, the last round, open category student who got 1912 got the computer seat. And a girl student, that is called female category, super numerative seats are there for, and the rank holder of 3913 joined in computer science of the Warangal. So only 2 or 3 things I am telling, because every student is having an ambition to get into a good college like NIT Warangal or Tiruchirappalli or Surathkal, etc. Or triple ITs, a good triple IT like say uh, Tiruchirappalli, triple IT Nagpur, triple IT Dharwad, Kanchipuram, all these are triple IT is good. So I am talking about the few NITs. Next point, Tiruchirappalli, the open category seat of, for outside, because for Tiruchirappalli we are the other state category students. So open category computer has gone to 990, and a girl student 1852. And in Surathkal 1689 for the open category boy student, and a girl student 2642. And if you take the Calicut 4500, and for the girls 5600. That is the open category last rank holder who got the computer in Surat called NIT. And in Andhra Pradesh there is a NIT in Tadepilligudam near to Vijayawada. In that we called as home state category students we are. So 18,200 is an open category student who got a computer science in the AP NIT. Whereas 19,000 is a girl student who got an open category computer science. Whereas in the Warangal, if you take already I told 1990 and 3900. Whereas if you take Jalandhar, 11,000 and 16,000. And in the Sikkim, 22,000 and 33,000. These are the ranks. Whereas if you take the triple ITs, 33,000, 35,000, 40,000 also, a good triple ITs, they got the seats. So this is about the ranks. Last spot round ranks I am talking. For the computer science, that to open category only I am talking. So this is the next point, because nowadays all the students are feeling that less number of seats are there, very much competition. No, number of seats are much increased. You know, triple IT, NIT, and IIT and central funded institute, that is by which JOSA, common counseling takes place. In that 55,000 seats are there. 55,000 seats are there. It may increase 1 or 2,000 also this year. That much of seats are there. If you take with respect to the different colleges, if you take around in the I NIT, only National Institute of Technology, there are 26,000. And in the IITs, Indian Institute of Technology, because after the JEE means you have tried the IIT advanced. So for that, there are around 16,000 seats, and the triple IT 6,000, and the central funded 6,000, and overall around 56,000 seats are there. Expected that 1 or 2,000 may increase also this year. These are the number of seats. Means competition is there, but number of seats are also more. If you plan it now, 45 days is not a smaller. It is a good only. Number of days of 45 days are there. If you plan it now onward, definitely you will get the seat. Definitely you can go get a good score. Now for that, to achieve that ranks, because only few colleges I told, so many NITs are there, 26 NITs are there, 26,000, 25,000 seats are also there. So I'm talking about the a good NIT only I talk, and a good triple IT only I'm talking. So for that also, how much marks are needed? Always remember marks here in the mains. In the first session, in second session also, you know that maths 20 questions, multiple choice. You have to attempt all. Positive, correct question 4 marks. Wrong answer -1. Not attempted 0. Whereas 10 questions numerical value, integer type clearly given in the prospectus, integer type. Out of 10 questions, you have to attempt 5 numerical integer type, and by means of virtual table keyboard, you have to enter it in the these 10 questions. Out of 10, only 5 you can attempt. So total 25. Similarly, in physics also 20 out of 10, 5 you have to attempt. Chemistry also 20 out of 10 you have to attempt 5. So total 25 questions each subject will attempt. 25 into 400 marks. 3 subjects 300 marks. Totally 300 marks paper is there. Totally 300 marks paper is there. Out of 300 marks, those who are achieving, if you take as per the last 4 years analysis, I am expecting that around 175 to 180 marks if you get out of 300, you will get around 99 percentile. Around 99 percentile. Remember carefully, as per the last 3 years or 4 years analysis I made, according to that, if we get 175 to 180 out of 300 marks, you will get a 99 percentile. And remember carefully, this is the score I am talking. It may be plus or -5 depending upon the what session you are writing, because you know that the mains examination January 23rd they are conducting, 24th they are conducting, 25 they are conducting, up to 29, 30. Correct. Each day the paper will vary, morning, evening. No, morning and evening, the same pattern may come, but exact questions may not come. Exact level of the questions may not come. So some paper may be easy, some paper may be hard. So they will do normalization. They will do normalization. So for that reason, what I am taking each, if we take 175 hardest paper, if we get 170, also will get 99%. If it is a easiest paper, 185, also you may get same 99%. So this is the analysis of the last 4 years I'm talking. Reality, real picture only I'm telling. So that means around 180 marks if you get a wonderful rank. What is the 180 marks? How much rank you will get if you take depends upon, because each session they will do normalization, then they will give the percentiles, and if you take the last year 9,30,000 students wrote the JEE mains in session 1 and session 2. I am talking about independent students. There may be common students also. Those many students will write the first session also, second session also. Independent students, if you take 9,30,000 students, they wrote. So that means each one percentile will be 9,300 rank. Means who got 99 above marks, they will get a rank 9,300 to 1. If you take 100 percentile first rank, whereas 99 percentile 9,300 rank you will get. Whereas 98 percentile, if you take 99 to 100 percentile, 1 to 9,300 as per the last year. Let us imagine it depends upon the number of students appeared. This year only 8 lakhs appeared, then 1 to 8,000 only rank will come. So last year pattern 98 percentile means it is nothing but 98 to 99 percentile, it is 9,300 to 18,600 rank. Whereas 97 to 98 means 18,600 to 27,900. So these are the rank patterns. These are the rank patterns according to the percentile versus rank. Percentile, if you are getting a 99 percentile, your rank will be 9,300 around, whereas 99 to 100 percentile in between, your rank vary between 1 to 9,300. If your percentile is 98 to 99 in between, then your rank will vary from 9,300 to 18,600. And if your percentile varies from 97 to 98, your rank will vary from 18,600 to 27,900. It may vary, depends upon the number of students equipped in the both the sessions. So this is about the percentile. Now, what is the then percentile I told, rank I told, but how much marks will give you how much percentile? That is the major thing. So if you take a very clearly the last 3 years average, again I am telling, those who got 180 to 190 marks, those who got 180 to 190 marks, if you take just now I told, it will be 99 percentile above 175 plus or minus I told, plus or minus I told. So that if you want clearly 175 to 185 plus or minus, if you get, you will get 99 percentile above. Why I am talking about the range? Because first shift morning, evening, different dates are there exams. So after normalization, around 175 to 185 normalized score, you will get a 99 percentile. If a raw score means how many marks you got directly, if you take, it may take -5 or +5 depending upon easy paper or hard paper. If it's easy paper, around 185 to 190 will give 99 percentile. If it is hard paper, 170 to 175 will give the 99 percentile. Whereas if you take the next range is 98 percentile, if you take, it will be 150 to 170. Again plus or minus. That will give 98 percentile. These are the average of the last 4 years. Next, if we take 135 to 150, it will be 97 percent. Next, if we take 120 to 135, it will be 96%. Next, if we take around 150 to 120, this will be 95. 100 to 150, it will be 94. These are the percentiles versus marks, normalized marks. So I am taking in a pattern wise. First, I told about what is the rank in the latest spot round of the 2022 in the Warangal, Tiruchirappalli, Surathkal, or Triple ITs. I told around 30 to 40,000 also in Triple ITs open category seats you will get. Whereas to get that, how much rank and percentile required? I am telling. These are the marks. These are the percentiles. Whereas how to get these marks? Another important. How to get these marks? So means you how to get this score. A good score is 180 marks. Now average I'm talking 175 to 185. 180 score is more than 180. It's a wonderful score for you. 180 indicate if the last 4 years papers if you take maths is the hardest. So physics, your score should be like this. Physics, chemistry, maths 60, this is 70, this is 60, this is 50. If we take observe it 70, 60, 130 plus 50, 180 marks. This is a good score. Those who are 100% confident of the chemistry, you can take 70, 70, here 40 only. Those are very much perfect in physics, you can take 80, 50, 50 also. So this is the required score to get a 99 percentile. That indicate that if you want 50 marks, you have to prepare for 70 marks. You want 60 marks, you have to prepare for 80 marks. You have to prepare for 85 marks. So if you prepare for 70 marks, you will get 50. If you prepare for 80 marks, you will get 60. If you prepare for 85 marks, you may get 70. So, what are the chapters needed for getting this 50 marks, 60 marks, 70 marks? We'll analyze that. And those who want, because all the topics I can't tell, those who want weightages tomorrow evening onwards, I will send in a WhatsApp. You can do 9 900099450. Last 4 years, average weightages I calculated, different sessions average I calculated in the chapter wise weightages I given, I taken, and that I can do WhatsApp to you, and also important topics, chapters and subtopics of the physics, chemistry, maths also required. Few things I will discuss here, but I can't discuss every subtopic. So that you can, if you want, you can WhatsApp me. I will send it by the WhatsApp tomorrow evening onwards. Now, coming to how to get these marks, how to get this score. And some are asking about, always remember carefully about the examination form filling. Tomorrow, I am telling again details. So, those who studied in 2000, because they are asking 2020, 20, 21 and 22, those who studied 2021 and 22, they completed inter, they completed plus 2, are 23 here appearing. 21 completed student, 22 completed student, 23 appearing students are eligible to write the exam. First part, eligible to write examination. And that the examination form filling, don't fill it up to tomorrow, because in detail I will tell. In detail about the form filling, I will tell what are the certificate needed, what are the passport size photos needed, what are the scanned images needed, everything I will tell. So after that only you fill it. So and also in the chat you can ask any number of doubts tomorrow about the form filling. So first I will tell the total detail. So about form filling. Next point is, in that size of the photo, size of the image of the signature, and what are the certificate needed, EDFS, and what is OBC means, what is BC means, what is OBC NCL means, tomorrow we'll discuss. And the examination form started already, and up to January 12th you have to fill it. Up to January 12th you have to fill it. And those are not having the certificates also, what to do also I will tell tomorrow. And after that exams will start in the 16th onward, downloading the hall ticket will be there, and 23 to 20 30th they will conduct the examination. This is the pattern. And what are the requirements, better we'll go depth of the details of that tomorrow. Now coming to each and every column what to fill also I will tell tomorrow. Now coming to this, how to attain this, because all many students are calling also, all are very much fear and having a tension that how to cope up with this 45 days. No problem. Syllabus is going on in the college. Some colleges syllabus completed also. Always remember, important topic is there in the college, you can go. Otherwise, weekly 1 or 2 days you can skip and prepare 3 chapters at home. Because going to college is not important now. You are studied for 2 years. You have done a lot of work. You are having a very much interested in the college. Definitely, the lecturers also, anxiety principal also will call you. So no doubt, whichever important topic is there, that day you go. But weekly 2 or 3 days, skip the college. Utilize the time 12 hours, morning 6 o'clock to evening 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in between the breaks. You prepare three chapter every day. So like that, 5 weeks are there. 5 weeks, because last week you had to keep for the revision. The 5 weeks, 2 days or three days you skip, and three chapters you have to prepare. Three chapter indicate one physics, one maths, one chemistry. Like that I'm talking. So you skip this today. Let us imagine tomorrow college you are not going. 3 chapters you have to prepare. And another day you are not going. Another 3 chapters you have to prepare. 6 chapter will be over this week. And Sunday will be there. Another 3 chapters. Means weekly 9 chapter will be over. Like that, 5 days, 5 weeks, if you take majority of the weightage chapter, you can complete it. And the last week, you can plan for a revision and important typical problems. And how to get a good score, major important, you remember, 2021-22 papers is a must. 2021-22 papers is a must. You have to solve it all. And another important point is writing the mock test, doing the several books waste. Whatever the college material is there and one more material, it's more than enough. College material and one more assignment, two are enough for preparing thoroughly for the examination. And mock test, definitely you have to write 3 or 4 mock tests, not now, after preparing for 30 days, last 10 days, 3-4 days you go to college and you write the examination. Prepare well, complete it, then you go. Now only if you write you lose your confidence. Prepare 30 days and last 10 days, in that 3-4 exams you write, not every day to do exam, no need. 3 or 4 for practice and time management purpose. That is, so that you be careful in that. Now coming to important chapters of the maths, physics, chemistry. Important chapters of the maths, physics, chemistry if we take. So, important chapters of the mathematics, physics, chemistry if we take. Weightage is detail I'm sending tomorrow evening in the WhatsApp. But a few things I will discuss. What does that means? Three-dimensional geometry. Three-dimensional geometry. In that if we take particularly line and plane problem, concurrent, coplanar, shortest distance between the plane and the line, two planes distance, and say point of intersection of the lines, foot of perpendicular, image of the point, perpendicular distance from a point to the plane, perpendicular distance from a point to the plane measured along another line. This type of problem compulsorily you are getting. And some problems of 3D we can do by vector algebra also. So one important chapter I'm talking about three-dimensional geometry. Anyhow, in detail of subtopics tomorrow I'm sending. Three-dimensional geometry. If you take this one is important. Second, vector algebra. In a vector algebra, if you take many concepts are there. Many concepts are there. Distance between the line and the plane and unit vector perpendicular to two vectors are the median of the triangle, length of the median of the triangle, or median is equally inclined to the axis, then what is the unknown value you have to find out. And triple product including volume of a parallelepiped, volume of a tetrahedron. Here also shortest distance between the two lines. And another thing is, if we take projection of AB on CD or projection of a vector on another, perpendicular and parallel projection of vector A on B in the direction of B or in the direction perpendicular to B, like that. That one, area of the triangle, area of the triangle. And also in a triple product, multiple product problems, many are coming. In detail, I already told I'm sending by WhatsApp. Next, another thing is someone is asking about exploring. Is there any additional document? All the documents, etc. Tomorrow I'm giving a program at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow, again, same time, I will give the program. What are the document needed? How to fill it also I will tell. Okay. Now coming to vector algebra. Next point is matrix and determinant. In that, the three simultaneous equations will be given, whether they are consistent or inconsistent, or whether they are no solution, or they are having a unique solution, or infinite solution, or finite solution. That type of problem. And the typical determinant problem by assumption and by logic we can do it. By logics we can do it. And in the matrices, if we take adjoint problem, depth of adjoint problem, and a matrices will be given in a series of the matrices, we have to find out the logic, how it is increasing or decreasing, then you have to calculate. That type of problems are coming in the matrices. And related to inverse also, because a singular matrix will have inverse, and related to inverse and adjoint and depth, the related problems are coming. So that is matrix and determinant. The fourth thing is straight line. Easiest problem you are getting from a straight line, in this straight line concurrent, orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter, and parametric form of the line, and distance of a point measured along a line. We are using a symmetric and parametric form we will calculate. And distance between the lines, distance between perpendicular distance, simple problems. And mainly concurrent related problem, ortho, circumcenter, incenter, their relations you have to remember. And that is a straight line topic. Next point, if you take a tangent normal, another easy chapter. I am talking about the more weightage and easy chapter in the order. So, if you take a tangent normal, a direct problem related to tangent normal and tangent normal of the parabola, hyperbola, and ellipse also, you are getting here. Two questions we will say so only. Because we can keep that as a tangent normal, that we can keep as a parabola, hyperbola, ellipse, and circle also. That type of problem. Whereas another thing is maxima minima, particularly in this maxima minima, various algebraical maxima minima finding, algebraical maximum minimum finding, and decreasing increasing functions algebraical maximum minimum finding, and decreasing and increasing function, and sometimes trigonometric maximum minimum problem they ask. So that is another topic. Next point is, if you take the mathematical reasoning. Mathematical reasoning. So mathematical reasoning is nothing but mainly connectivity, logically equivalent. Connectivity and logically equivalent. Connectivity and logically equivalent problems you are getting in a mathematical reasoning. Next is a sets and relation. Next is sets and relation. Here you will get a number of sets from A to B where f of x is not equal to xi, like that problem. And also in that sets, a theoretical problem sometimes back they are given, nowadays they are not given. But in the sets and relation if you take a transitive relation and transitive, all the three type of symmetric relation. So their connectivities, or you can say an equation will be given in a theoretical manner, or in the wording problem, or in a numerical problem they will ask, and they will ask about say what type of relation it is. Either it is a symmetric, or either it is a transitive, or transitive and symmetric. All that type of problems you are getting in a set. Very simple topic that is. Next point is sequence and series. Most important chapter is sequence and series, because if we take sequence and series and matrices, sequence and series and quadratic equation, sequence and series and say trigonometric equation, all that type of problems you are getting in the sequence and series, mainly AP and GP related problems you are getting, and AP and GP problems you are getting in a sequence and series. That is also another thing if you take. And next point is conic section. Most important, easy to attempt. Most important, easy to attempt. Conic section. In that, particularly what they are asking, tangent, normal, and chord related problem. Chord equations. Chord through midpoint, focal chord, all that related problem. And also finding the eccentricities, finding the length of lattice rectum, their relations. Easy topic only. Easy only they are giving in the conic section. And circle, a wide, big chapter. In that circle, if we take, say, the conditions, two circles touch each other externally, internally, say, internal similitude, external similitude, and transverse common tangent, direct common tangent, all that related problems you are getting in a circles. Whereas trigonometric equation, very simple, very careful, with the smallest chapter, you have to prepare well in that. Because those who due to COVID that is deleted in the inter of the AP and Telangana, but it is there. So trigonometric equation, inverse, a direct problem we are getting in that. Inverse in trigonometric equation. Next point, if you take uh, indefinite integral, definite integral, quadratic and theory related to relation between the alpha, beta, gamma, relation between the roots and maximum minimum uh, of the quadratic equation and inequations, modulus problems in that they are giving. And theory of equation, particularly roots are increased, decreased, or roots are in AP, GP, HP, all that problems you are getting. And whereas in the indefinite integral, definite integral, many methods are there we can't tell. And those who are not a confident, you can skip it. Already I told you, prepare for around 70% of the syllabus and you will get a 50 to 60 marks. Wonderful score in maths. If you get a 50, it is a wonderful in maths. Those who are aiming for 180, 50 marks is important for the maths, 60 for the chemistry, 70 for the physics. Because physics, they are giving indirect questions. So next point, if we take uh, conic section, definite integral, indefinite integral areas, many methods are there. And whereas if we take the permutation, probability, and combination, they are direct questions they are giving. But some students are afraid of that chapters actually. Only thing is permutation, if you take rank finding, committee problem, committee, rank, divisibility problem, divisibility, and positive integral solution, negative integral solution, non-negative integral solution, number of divisors, arrangement in a circular form, arrangement in a row, simple questions only they are giving, and dearrangement concept, dearrangement concept, that type of questions are coming in the permutation and combination. In a probability mainly related to Edison theorem, multiplication theorem, and Bayes theorem, we are getting the problems. So this is about mathematics. Now coming to the chemistry, if you take the chemistry, major chapters are chemical bonding. Chemical bonding, if you take bond length, bond angle, bond energy, type of hybridization, molecular orbital theory, all that related in the chemical bonding is very, very important. And next point, if you take a periodic table, periodic classification will say increasing or decreasing the trends of ionization potential, ionization energy, bond length, say electron affinity, electron negativity, all that increasing and decreasing nature. And in that also, with respect to SPDF blocks, also increasing acidic character, decrease basic character, oxy acids, hydrates, oxides, all that properties are important. Again, they are related to periodic table also. Next point, if you take basic organic chemistry, including hydrocarbons. Basic organic chemistry, including hydrocarbons, if you take, say, basic organic chemistry is nothing but involve the IUPAC naming, common naming, isomerism, type of reactions, SN1 reaction, SN2 reaction, named reaction like Wood synthesis, Williamson synthesis, mm, all that named reactions and the reagents involved in the reaction from the reactant to the product, what type of temperature used, what type of catalyst if used, what type of reagent if used, what type of product will get, and methane, ethane, and hydrocarbon, all starting part of the hydrocarbon. Basic hydrocarbons I'm talking. Basic organic chemistry part 1 will be easy. Whereas part 2 of the organic chemistry also we are getting the question, but some students will feel hard. That is nothing but aldehydes, ketones, amines, nitrobenzene, aniline, all their properties and preparations. And that too, chemistry is you will feel very easy when you use a NCRT or Telugu Academy book line to line. Read line to line and underline the important points. And read that important point several times. 4 months back also I given a program. I asked you to read a line to line. Every line to line of the chemistry you have to read it. NCRT book and Telugu Academy. In that you underline whichever important. And that important points what you noted, what you highlighted, repeatedly you prepare. Then you will get a good marks. And from directly from all NCRT or Telugu Academy both are same. NCRT or Telugu Academy directly the structures, directly that type of questions only coming in the chemistry. But all are not preparing. We know it, but they are not preparing. Direct questions are in the next point in the chemistry. If we take chemical kinetics, chemical energetics, and also if we take lanthanoids, act D block element and complex compounds. In that nature of the complex compound, magnetic nature, color, their properties, and including the ligands, their structures, their finding the effective atomic number, EAN number, all they are also important in the chemistry. Next point is in the chemistry, particularly metallurgy. If you take, it's a direct question you are getting, maybe related to alloy, maybe related to flux, maybe related to the preparation of the metal and various steps involved. Directly from the NCRT book, you are getting a question in the metallurgy chapter. And some theoretical chapters are there. Definitely theory, direct questions only. They are called biomolecules, environmental chemistry, everyday in life, noble gases. All these are theoretical chapters. You have to read each and every line. Next, coming to the physics important topics, if we take. Already I told all topics I can't tell, so only because we can't discuss all the subtopics, etc. So tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening onwards, because I prepared for the last 4 years papers, 900099450. If you WhatsApp me tomorrow evening, I will send the total weightage and of every chapter of math, physics, chemistry, and subtopic which occurred mostly for the last 3 years, 3 and 4 years, 4 years. So that is it. Next point in the physics, many of the students are afraid of the mechanics, but more number of questions will come in the mechanics. So mechanics part, those who are not confident, leave it. At least important topics you prepare in that. At least some important topics like friction, center of mass, rotatory motion, all you have to prepare it. At least few chapter which you are confident, or you know laws of motion and work for related to that simple problems you prepare. All chapters you can't prepare, but they are not going in the depth. Previously, they used to give the physics is the hardest, but now physics is the easiest. So you prepare the mechanics part also, at least easy chapters. And easiest another part is thermodynamics. That is useful in the physics also and chemistry also. Thermodynamics, zeroth law, first law, second law, CPCB relations, CPCB and relation, and heat transfer, all expansion of solid, gases, liquids, etc. And another easiest topic is units and dimensions. Units and dimensions and vectors in physics also important. And you remember carefully in this part, physics, practical physics will say vernier caliper, screw gauge, thermal balance, and simple pendulum, magnetism, equatorial line of magnetic. In magnetism, there will be two experiments you are doing that. And what are the conditions? What are the observations needed there? And if you take the graphs, also you use length and time of a simple pendulum. You draw the graph. In that, with respect to that, also they are asking questions. Practical physics also they are asking questions, but easy questions they are asking. So another thing is in the electrostatics you are getting easy. And another easiest chapter is everyone knows semiconductor, including say logic gates and communication system. In that you know half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, GNR diodes and their properties, their uses, transistors, half wave rectifier, half wave and full wave rectifier, conversions, and say ray optics and wave optics. All these are the important topics. So that means what I am telling is without feeling any tension, prepare the chapters. I am keeping in order. Tomorrow I am sending in order. Whichever chapter, those who have wanted to prepare 100%, you wanted to attain 270 marks, you prepare. Otherwise, you want only 99 percentile or 99.5 percentile to get into a good NEETs or triple ITs, or preparation for the IIT required. Definitely, you prepare 70% of the chapters. Particularly, I am telling physics will be easy, chemistry will be Telugu Academy totally you do, and mathematics 70% of the chapters you prepare, you will get 50 to 60, 55 marks. It is a wonderful score, and you will get a C. And rest about the applications, etc. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I will tell in detail what are the requirements or what are the conditions. Some questions they are asking. NCRT is nothing but a Telugu Academy book, because it is directly from NCRT only Telugu Academy is taken. So Telugu Academy book line to line you have to read. Some question. Yes, enough to go through the weightage. Definitely weightage chapter if you prepare, it's more than enough. More than enough. And these 45 days, I already told, at least whenever important class is there, you go to the college, remaining 2 or 3 days per week, you skip that, but utilize properly 12 hours at home, do 3 chapters. When you are not going to college, 3 chapters you do. And exams, I told, first 30 years you preparation you, and next last 10 days in that 3-4 mock tests you write. That's more than enough. So all the best. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we'll continue with application form filling and the details of that, what are the requirements, etc.